Hi. Hi, everybody. I think we're live. Okay. Welcome, welcome. I just wanted to pop on here quick to tell you how you can actually make contact and talk with your deceased loved ones. I've got 5 different ways to share with you today that anybody can do. You don't have to be a medium, but these are ways to help you get in the same vibrational frequency of your loved ones who've passed away so that you can actually have some sort of afterlife connection, after death communication, or signs and symbols from the afterlife. Okay, so let's dive right in. Number one on my list is to actually do automatic writing. Now, if you haven't heard of automatic writing, again, you do not have to be psychic or a medium to be able to do this skill. This is where you would actually sit down with a pen and paper or an afterlife journal and start to just write your feelings, write your thoughts as if you're having a conversation with your loved one who's passed. Now, when I'm doing this, I actually like to use my own afterlife journal. It has some prompts in here that will help you come up with some things to remember or think about and to focus your attention on so that you get a better link with your loved one's energy. It's all about remembering specific things so that you're in that, you're creating, let's see, you're creating bonds of familiarity, you're creating some sort of link to them in the afterlife when you put yourself in the energy and frequency and vibration of the things that they loved. This could be shared memories, this could be hobbies, this could be anything. So I do have prompts in here, and of course, this is available on Amazon if you'd like your own. But you can also just use a notebook and a pen. So what I'm going to do is I would just say to start writing down, just be like, to so and so, I just want to just tell you this. I wonder what you're thinking about this. And as you're writing, I want you to just don't judge it, don't filter it, and please do not edit it. Just keep writing. The more you write, the process of writing will actually put you into that vibrational frequency of your loved one. And you'll actually be guided, like through downloads, about what to say and how they're feeling in response to what you're saying. This is a very good way to increase your intuitive abilities and your afterlife connection. So, automatic writing, number one. And it's really one of my favorites. You'll see how easy it is when you sit down and do this at home. The number two way for you to talk with your deceased loved one is to talk to them. Literally speak out loud. There's a difference between thinking and speaking telepathically or quietly in your mind through your thoughts and verbalizing it. When you speak out loud to your loved one, it sends off a different vibrational frequency that's easier to find from the afterlife. So go ahead and call their name, call them by name, and start to talk with them as if you're having a conversation. And don't just run right over them, leave them space to answer you. And what I mean by that is just some moments of silence in between the questions you have for them or in between the things that you say to them so that you can begin to interpret and feel their answers. So speak to them out loud. And a lot of my viewers here, they want to know, is this effective with pets as well? Absolutely. You may talk with your pet the same way if your pet is in the afterlife. Speak to them and you will begin to feel the energy of their response. Just like you had a psychic connection with your pets when they were living, that link continues after death. So you may talk to them in the same exact way that you would to a human loved one who's passed away. Okay, the third one that I want to share is to have you hold something of theirs. All of our objects have energy. So if your loved one wore a certain shirt a lot, or a necklace, or had a ring they wore, a watch, something that they put in their hair, even a hairbrush, that'd be even better because it would actually have their hair on the brush, most likely. Anything that belonged to your loved one, when you hold that item, it actually really helps you tune in with their energy and their frequency. I recommend holding things in your left hand because your left side is receptive. So hold the object in your left hand and just close your eyes and tune in. Now, this will be for people that are a little bit more advanced in terms of following their intuition or being able to meditate or quietly listen. But that's all that's required. So hold their item in your left hand and sit quietly and listen. Just listen. And you'll be able to start feeling and intuiting their answers and their vibration. You'll be able to sense what they want to say to you. So that's a really beautiful way for you to get your own afterlife connection. Now, the fourth way would be to use devices or divining tools. This could be actual divining rods, it could be a pendulum, this could be anything, even considering paranormal devices like the EVPs, recordings on excuse me, recording on a digital recorder, or something like the SB7 Spirit Box, which I always talk about and I never get any kind of compensation for that. It's just one of my all-time favorite devices for speaking to the dead. It is like a phone and it goes right into the afterlife. Once you develop an ear for listening, you will get amazing results. So consider using any of these things. Now, the pendulum and the dowsing rods, those can be used more for yes, no type answers, where a digital recorder or an SB7 Spirit Box would be an expanded version where you can ask a lot of different questions, not just yes and no answers. So you can consider that as well if you have, access to those types of items, or you can simply find them online. And the fifth one is just to sit quietly in a meditative state. Now, don't get freaked out. A lot of people are like, I can't meditate, or I have trouble meditating. I can't tune things out. That's totally okay. You don't need to follow any particular rules in terms of meditating. All you want to do is be able to be in silence, where your monkey mind isn't trying to get you to do a to-do list or your chores or anything like that. So you want to just get into a really serene environment. I recommend the bathtub. In the bathtub, when you're just sitting back with the hot water over your body, you're relaxed. This is an excellent place for you to begin to feel, to sense, to hear your loved one in the afterlife. And in fact, the water is a conductor of energy. I can't even tell you how many times I've accidentally tapped in with the other side through taking a bath or a shower. So baths will be more relaxing and more meditative. It will help you relax into the state of mind where you can receive spiritual communication. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoy this. Please let me know which of these tips you use and what your results are. I can't wait to hear that. Make sure you put that down in the comments below. And for more information about mediumship and connecting with your loved ones in the afterlife, be sure you watch more videos here on my channel or go to my website at www.dianapalm.com. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye-bye.